Hi, welcome back to Real Reviews. This is Cody Williams, and we're here to talk about the movie Night Swim. This is the first new movie to ring in the new year, and I'm more than excited to see all of this year's new movies. Anyways, this horror flick in particular is the newest movie to come from Blumhouse, and I don't know what to think of it, judging from the previews alone when I first saw them a while ago. Now that I just got done recently watching the movie, I'm ready to talk about it. The movie story follows former baseball player Ray Waller, who moves into a new house with his wife and two children. He hopes that the backyard swimming pool will be fun for the kids and provide physical therapy for himself. However, a dark secret from the home's past soon unleashes a malevolent force that drags the family into the depths of inescapable terror. Well, that was a movie. As much as I hate to say, I wasn't impressed. Granted, this time of the year is sort of like the graveyard where terrible movies go to die, so to speak. However, there have been some rare instances where we have gotten some good movies out of January, but this movie is just not it. Sure enough, I watched the movie, so you don't have to. There's a very good amount of issues I will get into later, but if there's anything nice I had to say about this movie, it would probably be the fact that it has an interesting premise and it has some neatly filmed shots. That's it. For starters, I really enjoyed the many ideas that the movie had going on. While not being entirely original, the movie does borrow a lot of elements from other films that include Dark Water, the Amityville Horror, Poltergeist, and many more that are way too many to list. Ideally speaking, I did like the concept of the movie itself about a haunted swimming pool, but the way it was done, it was so bland. Visually speaking, there are some very cool looking underwater shots, thanks to some great camera work involved. So, in a manner of speaking, this movie does have some nice cinematography going on. Unfortunately, the visuals and the story behind the haunted swimming pool are the only actual good things the movie has to offer. As short as the movie was at only a 90-minute long runtime, it feels longer because of its sluggish pacing. Sure enough, the movie is based on a 4-minute long short film from 2014, which may have worked fine for that, but the story didn't need to be padded into a full feature-length film as such. Even with some great talent in front of the camera, such as Wyatt Russell and Kerry Condon, even they couldn't save this terribly written movie. I mean, they did fine with what they had to work with, but it's so hard to get over the fact of how terribly written the script is. To top things off, the whole movie just reeks of looking cheap. I can get behind of a singular filming location because Paranormal Activity and Saw changed that into a good thing, but this movie, Night Swim, all of its special effects looked like very little effort went into them. Being a horror movie and whatnot, the scares are highly telegraphed, leaving no room for actual thrills, and it's highly unfortunate. As much as I hate to say, this movie is simply not good at the slightest bit. Overall, Night Swim is an underwhelming horror flick that dives off into the deep end of mediocrity. While the movie itself had the potential to be molded into something great, it immediately sank on arrival. Even though there are a couple of redeeming qualities, I'm mostly going to be forgetting about this movie in the next day or so. I give this movie a D+. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Keep up with my real reviews.